Hi guys. I just like to let you know about what's going on. We actually don't know what's going on. We've never seen a virus like that. And every time we listen to all these tragedies going on in the world, especially Christians, they start talking about the coming back of Jesus Christ. We pretty much forget about it, but then we start all of a sudden talking about it. But let me tell you something. We don't know when Jesus is coming back. He said that in his word, that he was coming like a thief in the night, like in Noah's time, when nobody was expecting it. Everybody was going on about their own business, working and living their lives. They ignored Noah's comments and they actually even mocked him. And then the flood came. And Jesus is coming. Second coming is going to be just like that, like a thief in the night. Nobody's going to be expecting. Many times in the Bible, even through apostles and Apostle Paul, they advise the Christians to be alert. Well, actually, the second coming of Christ, when he talks about in Matthew 24, about the pains of labor, a labor pain, it starts slowly, and as it progresses, it intensifies. So it's exactly like that. The signs of the coming back of Christ is just like that. They start slow and small, and they intensify. And we've been seeing it throughout humanity since the day Jesus died on the cross. And to us Christians, Jesus is the Lord. Jesus is God himself, and he is the Word. He spoke the Word. He spoke the Bible. These signs have been intensifying. If we talk, for example, about earthquakes, some people say that the earthquakes have been intensified. They have been more often coming into Earth, and they've been happening more often and with a higher intensity. Other scientists will argue that no, it's not true. It's just that we have more technology to measure them nowadays. But the truth is, like Apostle Paul says to Timothy, the love has been cold. We are not feeling, the human beings are not as loving as they used to be to each other. Love was going to grow cold, and it is growing cold. We see signs of diseases, sickness, love of power. And these things have been happening to a greater intensity, and they will keep happening. It's normal, for example, in the year 1000, when the millennium was becoming to the year 1001, people thought, according to some historians, people thought that Jesus was coming back on that year. In the year 2000, people said, oh, Jesus is coming back, or in the World Trade Center collapse, oh, Jesus is coming back. We never know. We don't know. But at the same time, we can see love for money, love for power, and we ourselves, we're not good. In Isaiah 64:6, God says that human beings, anything that you do, your best deeds, your good deeds, they're filthy rags in the eyes of God. What does that mean? That means that God is so much God. He's so powerful. He's so awesome. We cannot explain him. That his love is so great that anything that you do, that you possibly can do of good deeds is nothing. So we need to be redeemed. And for us to be redeemed, the only thing we can do is have an intimacy, a relationship, chat with him, with God, with his son, Jesus Christ, who happens to be God himself. And in these times of tribulations, what's going to happen? We have some inner peace. The inner peace that the world will not understand. I cannot explain to you the inner peace that Jesus gives us in human words or in a human mind. Also in the book of Daniel, a prophet of the Old Testament, he says that intelligence, wisdom was going to be so much in the end of times. Men were going to become so intelligent. And you see that happening with technology. Things are doubling like every 10 years. The knowledge of mankind is doubling. So it's crazy the times we're going through. So I'm here just to let you know that if you don't believe what I'm saying, it's okay. It's okay. I respect that. Ask God about it. Are you really coming back? Jesus, are you really God? Are we living at the end of times? Is this really happening? And ask him for peace, for inner peace for you and for your family.